friendship and marketing have many things in common. So, when we talk about friendships, we talk about people whom we have spent our life with, who accept us the way that we want. And when we talk about marketing, it is all about relationships with customers. Now, when we talk about a marketing strategy, we would like to say that friendship campaigns, Friendships Day, and Friends play a very strong role in defining a great marketing strategy. So today's session we'll be talking about what are the mantras of developing friendships, lifelong relationships with customers on the occasion of Friendships Day. When we look at friendship and customers, we would say that customers are people who accept a brand the way it is, they like it, they love it, and they wear it. Many things in the marketing exists because we have friends. You can imagine that if we don't have friends, would we talk about brands to anybody? Would we wear Levi's to show off it to a group of people on an island? Or we would say that friendships help us to have a cup of coffee at Starbucks. When we talk about brands like Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, and many such, they have repeatedly used Friendship Day to sell more of brands and develop a connect with their existing customers. Now coming down to the world of friends, हर तरीके का friend is important. A friend for life, a friend to bunk classes with, a friend to shop with, a friend who is your biggest critic, and a friend who accepts you the way you are. He or she accepts your madness, they tolerate you, and they like you in your form of being original and authentic. So when we talk about friendships today, a lot of social media websites talk about how the companies have leveraged this day to build connections. So there is a link given in your description which you can look at and see how the brands have leveraged this day. Going further, I would like to say that friendships and marketing have two things, or I would say four things, which are the strong pillars. So अगर मुझे एक friendship चाहिए for a lifelong thing with a customer, four things are imperative. The very first being honesty. So in friendship, I don't think so कि dishonest होने का कोई reason है, because they know what we have been with, they know how mad we are, they know how difficult we are, and still they love us. So honesty is an integral part of both friendship as well as marketing. The second thing which adds to this strength is transparency. So when we talk about marketing strategies today, we exist in a world where all information is on social media and everything is so transparent. Same is with friendship. The only thing that may create an invisible line in a friendship is the distrust. So I think transparency is very important whether we are talking about friendships or we are talking about developing a marketing connect. The third thing I would say is providing value. So I think वो friend हमेशा याद आता है जिसने हमें मुसीबत के टाइम हेल्प किया, या वो friend जिसने हमारे लिए सब कुछ किया, या वो जिसने अपनी चीज़ों को नज़रअंदाज करके भी हमारे साथ खड़ा रहा. Same is with marketing. So you will choose a brand which will give you value. Now what is value? Value means whatever I need, that brand gives it to me. So when I think of coffee, I think of Starbucks. When I think of a brand like ChatGPT, I understand that it gives me the solutions to all problems. When I talk about Gamma, it is a place where I can create the best of PowerPoints. So value means that if the brand is giving you something that is adding something to you, you will always cherish that brand. And similarly, you will always cherish that friend. And the fourth thing is consistent efforts. So no friendship is built overnight. In today's world of social media, we feel that the social media friends are the friends which are looking at our status, they are liking it, they are engaging with our post. But do they stand by you when you have a problem? And you know the answers. So when we talk about consistent efforts, so every friendship needs an effort from both the sides. You have to be giving in efforts and the other person has to reciprocate. Same is with marketing and customer. It's a friendship for life. It is a friendship which requires consistent efforts. So if I as a company have a customer, I cannot be complacent that okay, I have a customer, so what? I will not be paying attention to it. It is always mentioned by the best of experts that getting a new customer is costly and nurturing an old customer is easy. But do you think it is easy? I would say the answer is no. So you will have to provide in consistent efforts time and again to nurture a relationship with a friend and a relationship with the customer. So to sum it up, I would say again that marketing and friendship have 4 things in common: honesty, transparency, consistent efforts, and providing value. Now, after knowing all this, we come to a conclusion that okay, so if we understand कि friendship ज़रूरी है and marketing is a game of friendship and we have to develop friendship with our customers, हमें क्या करना चाहिए? So I would say that there are 8 things that I can give you as a tip which you should do if you want to develop a sustained marketing strategy, giving you friendships with customers for life. The very first is that you should have personalization. We have moved into industry from industry 4.0. We are talking about industry 5.0, where we are looking at hyper personalization. So today you have to treat your customer as an individual. You have to customize the messages, you have to customize the campaigns, you have to customize the mailers that you are sending him. And I think in this world of AI, this is still easy. The second thing is that you have to develop a engagement where social media is a biggest support. So there you can create virtual communities of your brands, you can create clubs of your brands, and where your customers can connect. So if you look at the Gang of Dusters, or if you look at the Harley Davidson Club, all the people who have this I would say this obsession of driving adventure, they would connect on that place and they are very happy and to own a duster. So I would say that these brands creates virtual community and a continuous engagement is important. The next is developing proper feedback. Now when I talk about feedback, yes, your customers should have a platform जहाँ पर वो अपनी बात रख सकते हैं. Can you imagine एक friendship जहाँ पर आपका friend आपको कुछ कह ही नहीं सकता? I would say that that friendship will be very superficial. So same with marketing, that you have to give your customers a platform where they can give their concerns, put their feedback, and they also understand that their concerns are important to you. The next is that you also have to create surprise and delight. So when I talk about surprise and delight, it means that you should give your customers certain things to do which you feel that it is something new for them. So if you have a customer who has been with you for a long time, you give them a card on their anniversary, on their birthday, and it should be a surprise gesture. So that will bring a smile to their face. The other thing that is also very important is developing loyalty programs. So a lot of brands today, they give some cashback, they develop certain privilege cards, certain clubs, where customers who are loyal with them, they are treated differently. You should also have a platform to share stories. So all user generated content in the world of social media says कि अपनी कहानी share करो. So maybe as friends, we tag our friends when we share a old video or a old photograph. I think that nostalgia is something that adds that emotional connect to this world of marketing and friendships. The other thing also which is very important, please conduct events and meetups. चाहे आपकी छोटी ब्रांड है या बड़ी ब्रांड है, उससे इम्पॉर्टेंट नहीं है, बट देयर शुड बी अ कनेक्ट विथ योर कस्टमर इन टर्म्स ऑफ इवेंट्स. सो मे बी स्मॉल इवेंट्स, वर्चुअल इवेंट्स, वेयर अ स्मॉल ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल दे कनेक्ट and the common cause is your brand. And the last I would say that please be authentic. Again, coming down to it, so if you want to be developing friendships with your customers for life, it's sure that you have to be authentic, you have to be real. Always remember that the best building friendships is when customers takes time, they understand you, they fight with you, they are your critic, and then they accept you. Because when a friendship happens after a lot of fights, discussions, and deliberations, that is a friendship for life. So I would say that if you have mastered the art of being a great friend, then you can replicate it in becoming a great marketer, or vice versa. If you are a great marketer, then please use the same mantras for developing a great friendship. So on this, I would take a pause here. Wait for the next video because that will be talking about what next in marketing. Thank you.